the rapid rise in popularity of Ethereum, cryptocurrencies are making news again. If the graphic card prices are soaring because if you've got a really great graphics card and a really great computer, as long as you've got the knowledge of how to do mining properly, you can really make a good amount of money investing in this and making some cryptocurrency, Bitcoin or MSD, what have you. So is it worth you getting started right now in the world of cryptocurrency? So the basics of this process are you're basically using computer processing power through GPU to do huge sums for these apps, basically legitimizing the ledgers that are trading Bitcoin. So you're basically getting rewarded for your computer's processing power doing accounting or bookkeeping for these platforms. This has led to obviously a number of amateurs and enthusiasts getting involved to a high level recently. The idea of your computer just whirling away, making you money, is a very attractive one. But in reality, this free money system, as it seems from the outside, is almost too good to be true. You do have to put a lot of work in and you have to have luck on your side. You're actually more likely to make money through market pressures affecting your business than having a really great mining rig. So it's worth only the adventurous and fully committed getting behind and trying to make money mining cryptocurrencies. So mining for cryptocurrencies now basically needs some free software that you can download, some apps, and a really dedicated rig. This would be the computer, the brains of the operation. A few years ago you could get by having a really powerful home PC or any kind of computer, but these days you can literally spend a month's wages on a really unbelievable powerful computer or a few computers and still not make any profit after putting the time in. So now it's GPUs rather than CPUs, so the processing power coming from graphics cards rather than CPU. Graphics cards are actually better at doing processes that are repetitive and laborious, where CPUs are just better for switching back and forward. Because of this, graphics cards have actually started to be developed a lot primarily to do Bitcoin mining with. Now the trouble is, you're up against some really big companies who have got basically farms of these computers working in unison in warehouses where they've bought all the hardware wholesale and they're getting cheap electricity. Unless you've got some life savings and a really big warehouse or any other space to use, it's going to be very difficult to compete with these large international companies. And even if you do get yourself a rig, somewhere to use it, and you find a cryptocurrency that you can mine at a decent profit margin, you're still at the mercy of the markets, how much the cryptocurrency's market value is, and other external effects that you have no control over. You can actually get apps that calculate exactly how much processing power and electricity you're going to be needing to mine these coins. So you can work out if a currency has a decent rate of return for you, whether it's worth your mining. For example, though, Bitcoin is now almost impossible to mine, like with the overheads of electricity and running a successful mining operation without with even breaking even. So to start mining, you could rake out a few $1,000s, get yourself a really good mining rig, a dedicated one, and then start putting your time into mining. But you're still only making a few dollars a day, and of course that can go up or down depending on what the current market value is. Other options like feathercoin or MSD have a really better chance of making yourself a bit more profit margin than Bitcoin nowadays. And let me just get some figures up here. A Litecoin, which is another cryptocurrency, it swung from costing between $10 and $55 this year alone. A $64 million Ether heist last year caused a fork in the market that halved it, which is really going to affect your operations' profitability. You can of course join a mining pool where miners source their resources together which takes the risk out of it and also makes you more competitive against these large international companies. But you have to really research which cryptocurrencies you're going to be investing in and mining, and you're going to have to be really careful about the amount of money that you invest in your kit. Whether or not that's worth the risk of investment is up to you. And we're in strange territory now because Ethereum is moving from proof of work to proof of stake for extending blockchain. And this is good in a way because it's far more electricity efficient. One currency that's prepared for this is the MSD, which runs Ethereum. Again, it is it's going to be basically the most energy efficient cryptocurrency out there. So this basically means that earning money from cryptocurrencies will be more like you earning interest on the money that you have in your bank. Now, if you've already got a rig and you've got a lot of graphics cards, it's kind of bad news for you because graphics cards won't be able to just wear away and make money like they used to. So your money will rely more on staking or investing rather than mining. So if you're already halfway through building a mining rig, you might want to stop it and try and find another way of making money through cryptocurrency, as the market is really in a constant flux at the minute. And as soon as something like Bitcoin or Ethereum becomes really popular, everyone wants a piece of it, so you've just got to keep on evolving and choosing which currency to invest in or to mine. And as we've seen with Bitcoin and Ethereum, once it starts to become popular and gains value, everyone wants a piece of it, so it starts to become a bit more difficult for you yourself to make profit from it. So you've constantly got to be evolving with the market and choosing which cryptocurrencies to mine. This takes a lot of time and effort. It's not impossible, but there are easy ways to make a few dollars. If you really want to get started mining, then maybe get into some of the many mining forums that are out there, and that'll keep you up to date with the market trends. Thanks guys.